Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Pranams to all of you. I am Dr. Rajashri. In the previous class, we have seen the Tridosha theory and its correlation with the universal aspects in a detailed manner. The balanced state of these three doshas will lead to health or sustenance, and the imbalance causes diseases or destruction of our body. Now we can see the sthanas of these three doshas. Shastra Bhaga comes like this. Te vyabino bihrunnabhyo radho madhyordhva samshayah vayoho ratri bhukdanam tenda madhyadigakramal. Te vyabinabi hrunnabhyoho adha madhya urdhva samshayah te kramal vaya aho ratri bhukdanam anda madhya adiga. I repeat. ते व्यापिनापि हृन्नाभ्योः अध मध्य ऊर्ध्व संश्रयः ते क्रमाल वय अहोरात्रि भुक्तानाम् अन्ध मध्य आदिगाः. Sthanas of these three doshas are mentioned here based on desha and kala. Desha means deha desha itself. In the last class, I have mentioned that tridoshas are situated everywhere in our body. That is, each and every minute particles are made up of these three doshas. But here, Acharya points out their specific locations in a functional aspect. Vyakyanagara told, Sakala Sharira Charabi Pratiniyata Deshaha. Even though tridoshas are present all over the body, they are having particular locations in our body. These locations are called as their sthanas. These locations are defined based on the locations of Hrit and Nabhi, Hridaya and the navel region. Hrinnabhyoho adho madhyordhva samshayah. Hrinnabhyoho adha, madhya and urdhva. In between Hridaya and Nabhi is Pitta Sthana. Below Nabhi is Vada Sthana. Above the Hridaya is Kabha Sthana. Here it is told that Hrinnabhyoho adho madhya urdhva samshayah. Hrinnabhyoho adha, madhya and urdhva. Vada, Pitta and Kabha respectively. It's a peculiar type of arrangement which helps for the sustenance of our body. Kabha above the Pitta or Agni, Vada is below Pitta or Agni. Both are Shita in nature, but Pitta is Ushna in nature. These Vada and Kabha will protect Agni without causing destruction to our body. Actually, Agni is having a destructive nature. We all know that Kayo Agni, our body is Agni itself. Agni Samrakshana or protecting Agni is a very basic principle of Ayurveda Chikitsa. Agni is responsible for all kinds of transformations in our body. By protecting Agni, we can maintain health and reduce the speed of aging process. That is the benefit of protecting Agni. Next comes the sthanas of doshas according to kala or time. Vayoho ratri bhukdanam tenda madhyadiga kramal. Vayas, ahas, ratri and bhukta. These are the classifications of kala mentioned here. Each of them are divided into three. Anda, madhya and adi. Where vada, pitta and kabha are respectively predominant. Now we can see each of them. In the case of Vayas, the predominance of Vada comes at the end stage, that is Vardhakya Kala. In old age, problems of joint pain, neurological complaints, etc. get aggravated naturally. This is due to Vada predominance. The middle age or the Yavvana Avastha is Pitta Kopakala. In middle age, the diseases related to the digestive system will be predominant. The first part of age is called as Balya or childhood. It is Kabha Kala. In Balya, children are Kabha predominant in nature. So they get Kabhajanya Rogas more. Now comes the Doshasthanas according to Ahas or the daytime. Morning is Kabha Kala. So procedures like Nasya etc. will be done in the morning time. Noon is Pitta Kala. And the evening time is Vata Kala. This is a time when the Vata Rogas, where the Vata Rogas get aggravated. Painful conditions related to Vata Rogas etc. will be more in the evening period. In the case of Ratri or night, it is also divided into three. First part of Ratri is Kabha Kala, middle part is Pitta Kala, and the end part is Vata Kala. In the case of Paitika Jwara etc., the temperature will be more in the Madhyana and Ardharatri, the middle part of daytime and the night time. Like this, all the doshas, the Kopa Kala of all the three doshas can be interpreted. Next comes Bhukta. That is a food taken by us. When food is ingested, it will undergo many changes till the absorption of the nutrients and elimination of waste products. The first part of food digestion is under the control of Kabha, the middle part of Pitta, and the last part of Vata. In Ashtanga Hridaya Sharira, the process of food digestion is explained very well. Adau shadrasamapyannam madhuribhudamīrayel bhenibhudam kabham yadam vidahadamladam tata pittam amashayat kuryal chavamanam chudam puna agnina shoshidam pakvam pindidam kadumarudam. These are the stages of food digestion explained in Sharira. First, the food containing shadrasas will get a frothy nature. It is a Kabha predominant time, where the rasa of food changes to Madhura rasa. Then Vidaha happens to this food, where Pitta is dominant and rasa changes to Amla rasa. At that time, food passes from Amashaya to the Pakvashaya. And at the last, Vata causes Shoshana to the food and rasa changes to Kadu rasa. From there, absorption of Sara or nutrients takes place and Kitta or the waste product got eliminated. Like this, the sthanas of three doshas we can imagine accordingly. So, these are the sthanas functionally. This is not fixed points actually. In one dosha sthana, there will be action of other doshas too. Doshas are everywhere in our body. In some English texts, Vata is simply correlated with air, Pitta is bile, and Kabha with phlegm, etc. Actually, it is not the right way to understand the three doshas. This simple level of correlation are not suitable for the Tridosha theory. As we seen in the previous classes, we should have a universal level of thinking and understanding for this great theory. Now, I am concluding this session. In the next class, we can discuss about Agni and Koshta. Thanking you all. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu.